Today's mission aided survival. Today we're going to work on disinfecting water the primitive way, with stone boiling. Guess I'm not the only one that likes my camp. This is where I sleep, right here, right in front of my fire. Tons of deer tracks. Alright, so here's the pile of rocks I gathered up. I like to grab rocks that are smaller, you know, like around egg-sized. I don't like to grab baseball and softball sized rocks, because these smaller rocks heat up really fast because there's less mass to them, and they release the heat really fast for the same reason. So here's the bowl that we're using. So the idea is heat a bunch of these up, and I have double or triple more than I need, and that's key. And I'm going to drop a bunch of them in the water, and they're going to release all the heat really fast. You know, these rocks cool off quickly, but that's them releasing their heat. They're going to release all the heat in the water. I'm going to put a bunch of them in there, way more than I need. It's going to bring the water up. Temperature's going to skyrocket, and that's what I want, because I don't want to take a long time, because I'm going to lose water through evaporation. So I'm going to go with smaller rocks to really blast that temperature up quicker. And the next step is to take all these rocks and put them in the embers and get them nice and hot. Take some room so I can get right to my embers, right to the heart of the fire. Okay, so now I'm going to close this side up. Bring the fire back over. Okay, so I have a nice hot fire burning down. As you can see, I have very strong hot embers in there. The rocks are right in there, so they should be very, very hot. We shouldn't have any problem boiling this water. And you can see the rocks all right there, all inside. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to rake some of the embers along the path that I'm going to be dragging the rocks on, just in case I drop a rock with my tongs. It doesn't land in the dirt, anything like that. It's really hot in there. Perfect. Alright, it's good. I have a nice little platform right here, so I can pull the rocks on. I can shift them around, so I can pick them up. Alright, start dropping them in. Them is very, very hot. This one's a little dirty. A little ash off. See a little dirt in there. It won't hurt, it's just dirt. Alright, this one I dropped on the ground. I'll throw it back in so we can get hot and clean again. Rock number 3. Rock number 4, already starting to get a boil. Perfect. Rock number 5. Oh yeah. Get a nice boil now. And there we have it. Nice solid rolling boil. That way I know that this water is disinfected. Alright, it's the last rock. So I'm going to give that a few minutes. That way it's cool enough for me to drink. Alright, so now what you want to do is take all your other rocks out of the fire, put them off to the side, so you have them for next time. So they're not buried in your embers and you have to go digging for them. If it's going to be a while before you disinfect more water. Now obviously, if I have a separate container, I can then take this water that I just disinfected, dump into a second container. As I'm taking these rocks out, disinfect more water and keep going about it and do several batches. I'm going to just do a single batch today, And I want to save these rocks. I don't want to leave them in my embers and in my campfire bed. I'm going to pull them out, organize them, put them in a nice pile right here. So every time I come to my camp, I have my stones ready to go. And I can use them for different tasks like boiling water, cooking food, things like that. Keep my tongs with my stones ready for next time. Alright, so the water's cooled down enough for me to be able to drink it. Let's try out this winter's vintage. I love a nice warm drink on a cold day. Really puts a spring back in your step, you know? Warms your core up, warms your fingers up, you know, your toes, your nose, everything just feels protected and energized again, you know? Nice and warm, beautiful. Alright, so stone boiling, disinfecting your water by primitive methods. Just make sure that you get a good, solid, rolling boil. Appreciate your views, comments, and your support. See you in the next one. Take care.